1, 2, 3, 4.
So I think that there are so many different financial advisors and so many firms, and whether that's being advertised on TV or, again, you've got people in your community that are quote unquote financial advisors. And it's really, really important to dive in and understand an advisor's approach. What do they believe in? What's their track record? What's their experience? What are the things that they like? What are the things that they don't like? Because not all advisors are created equal, and that doesn't mean good or bad. What it means is that there's so many variables when you're dealing with financial planning. And in most cases, people typically have an approach, they have a niche, they have an aspect that they want to focus on. And that's really important for somebody to understand before they engage with that advisor. One of the biggest mistakes that I see is people leave or go to an advisor based on returns or based on fees. And it's not that either of those aren't very important, but managing money is hard. And for the most part in this industry, fees are fairly comparable. There's certainly those that are probably better conducive to individuals than others, but pick an advisor not on those necessarily, but make sure you identify with their why and their approach. And is that approach aligned with how you want your money managed? Is it aligned with your goals and objectives? And are you looking for a long-term relationship? Because at the end of the day, you want somebody to be there for the length of your journey, wherever you are. And we laugh, you probably don't want your financial advisor to retire before you retire. So I think that's also important to make sure that you've got somebody that's going to be there when you get into the distribution phase, not just in the accumulation phase. And lastly, have a team. Not one advisor can be all things to all people. Nobody's that good. And so having a team approach, making sure that you've got other people surrounding you that maybe have expertise or specialties in certain areas when that need is important and arises, that's also critical. And so we at Prevail believe in the team approach, which is why most of our clients typically meet with 2 to 3 different advisors at any given time, because the needs are complex. The situation requires us to have different thoughts, different perspectives, different viewpoints, and different expertise when we approach those particular items. The age with which we live in, where there's, so much information out there, and it's almost in some cases, a lot of your financial advice is really tied to the entertainment industry, not the financial industry. Now, that may be a personal opinion, but when your goals and objectives are trying to get followers and subscribers versus really diving in and trying to create, real financial impact, I think it's difficult to do that when you're so far removed. Finances is a very intimate topic, and it's very, very specific to individuals' goals, objectives, priorities, beliefs, and what are they trying to accomplish in broad-based financial advice. While some of it may be very sound, and there's certainly some takeaways that can resonate and be implemented, it shouldn't take the place of specific financial advice based on your specific needs.